What up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy John G. It's halftime. Cowboys are down 10-0. Pretty much the story of this half is that the Cowboys just are not able to sustain any drives right now. What's up, Almighty Bones? Defensively, I think the Cowboys are playing pretty good, considering. The offense is just stinking up the joint, man. And it starts with our quarterback, number 4, Dak Prescott. I know that a lot of people have been telling me, they've been telling a lot of us, they've been killing Mark Holmes. But right now, it's just not looking good, man. We're not winning the line of scrimmage. We can't protect our quarterback. We're not able to run the football. So, and then on the defensive side, I think that our defensive line is looking pretty good for the most part. Linebackers look pretty good. Secondary. It's just a matter of attrition at this point, man. We're getting worn down. I know that we're starting to miss tackles. They're starting to get into their guys in space, like McCaffrey. McCaffrey, at first we had him a little bottled up. Now he's starting to get loose a little bit. Cam Newton is killing us with his legs. One of the things that I said in our scouting report that we couldn't allow Cam Newton to do, he's been able to do. He's ripped off a couple of long runs off of the read option. And he's starting to have some throwing lanes to those receivers, which I talked about as well. The times that we have been tight in coverage, he's had trouble getting the ball in there. But it's been really hard for us to contain Cam Newton like we want to. But here is some pros. Defensively, we've seen the ball hit the turf a couple of times. So Christian McCaffrey fumbled on the 3-yard line, and we were able to pick that up. We just forced a fumble not too long ago, Cheeto, but we didn't fall on it. What we need in the second half is we need some of those turnovers defensively, because obviously our offense can't do anything. Period. They can't do anything. They can't even tie their shoe without getting a penalty. The offense right now, it looks like Zeke has, I think, 7 carries for 18 yards. That's just not going to cut it. And Dak, I believe, is 6 for 10 for 46 yards, which means we're being very check down happy. And it also has a lot to do with the fact that we're behind the chains, which I talked about numerous times. We can't be in 3rd and 17, 2nd and 17. Dwayne, you're absolutely right. It looks exactly like the Broncos game, and everything that happened before that game has happened here. That game was delayed. This game was delayed. We have Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, and whenever we have Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, it just seems like we have these type of games, man. I don't know what it is, man. I know that a couple of fans did start to petition to have Troy Aikman and Joe Buck not be able to do our games, but it just seems like every time they do our games, we suck. But I know that's not why. We just, offensively, in my opinion, we're just not doing anything, and that's the real issue. We got to find a way to keep our defense off the field by getting some damn first downs. Jesus. But I think it really starts with establishing the run and actually sticking with it, because I think that we've gone away from it too early. Like we get like, oh, okay, 2-3 yards here, and then we decide we're going to go away from it and we're going to try and air it out. But guess what? We don't have the quarterback or the receivers to air it out. We don't have that. That's just not what our team has. But I look forward to a second half and seeing what type of adjustments they do make. But I do know one thing: with Jason Garrett, don't count on any type of adjustments. We're probably doomed in this game if we are having to be patient and wait on the adjustments that this coach has to make. And another thing that I'm going to say, it doesn't look much different without Dez out there. So, Dez got a lot of blame for receivers, or a lot of blame for route running and all this type of stuff. Well, it looks like the damn same offense, if you ask me. So maybe it's the guy calling the plays, or maybe it's the guys formulating the game plans. How about that? But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to have my post-game thoughts after this. Appreciate it, guys. Hopefully we can find a way to come out with a victory, all right? All right. Peace.